say is your biggest influence, like with modeling or just life in general?
My biggest influence as far as like modeling goes, I would say like there's a model named Jasmine Sanders. I really look up to her, really respect her. And it's not just because she's a pretty face. Like, I like what she does outside of being a model. Like, she's very into her community and bringing up women and supporting women, and I really respect that. And just overall influence, I would just say just knowing what I want in my life and knowing what I want to do, where I want to be, is like what keeps me going. Just knowing that where I am now can be so much bigger in a couple years, and just being better and being an influence for other people. Like, I feel like my purpose is bigger than just me being a pretty face. I feel like I could help people by doing this and be some kind of support for somebody else.
I know that Beyonce is your idol or somebody that you look up to, but is there someone else that you look up to? And if you had to compare the two of them, who would you say is your biggest influence?
Goddamn, that's a question. So obviously, like you said, Beyonce. I would say there's different aspects in my life where different people inspire me. So obviously Beyonce for overall, as far as like the way she carries herself and how she doesn't respond to like hate or things like that. And then we also have personal inspirations like my sister, who's killing it right now in her field. My best friend, also killing it in her field. I just feel like there's inspiration everywhere, and I like to take the time to acknowledge that. So I would say everybody around me, but those are just a few of the ones that I like turn to the most.
Since you said you were a fan of Beyonce, and you know her new music just came out.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to pick 3 of the songs in the playlist or in her album, one that you like, one that you dislike, one that you think should not have belonged in the first place.
You're evil for that.
You said I should do your question.
The one that I love is Cozy, because it stays on repeat. The one that I can live without is Move. And then the one that I just don't play is Heated. Not that I don't like it. Don't come for me. Not that I don't like it. I just don't play it. Okay? Don't kill me.
Alright. You said off camera that you're a fan of Beyonce, Kehlani, and Ariana Grande, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now...
I like Rihanna too, by the way.
And Rihanna. Okay, no, I'll put her into the list. One you can keep listening to.
Okay.
Another one you have to never listen to her again.
Okay.
Another one you have to say you hate her. And then the last one you have to say, yeah, she's alright.
Okay, so we're gonna break this down, and I'm gonna explain why I like them all first. Obviously, I love Beyonce for her the way she carries herself, but I like her music because her music has guided me through things that I just don't speak on. Kehlani, I love because I relate to her in ways that are not only musical, but the way she articulates the way she cares for somebody in her music it's just a beautiful thing, and her songs come out when I seem to be going through the same thing. It's a connection there. Ariana Grande, I love because she's authentic in her music, as far as she goes through a lot that she doesn't speak on, but she puts everything in her music, as they all do, but just the way they do it is all very different, and I love that. But then when it comes to Rihanna, it's very different, because I am a Rihanna fan, don't get me wrong. Love the music, love the girl. But her as a businesswoman, okay, great. So, we're keeping Beyonce, because Beyonce can't go nowhere. I'm sorry, Miss Queen, girl, if you ever see this, I love you. We're gonna keep Kehlani, because...
Oh no, you said you kept Beyonce, so...
I can't keep all of them? Well, no, I can't keep...
So you can keep listening to one.
Okay,
you chose
we're gonna
Beyonce.
keep Beyonce.
One that you will never listen to again.
Okay, the one I'll never listen to again is Rihanna, because Rihanna she hasn't put music out in 7 years, so we're good. I can live off that.
One that you have to say is, she's alright, and one that you say is bad.
The one that's alright. Oh shit. The one that's alright.
Okay, we'll say Kehlani's alright and Ariana Grande is bad. But let me preface this. Arianators, don't come for me. I only said that because I don't have an answer, but don't kill me. It's Kehlani, and then it's Beyonce. Like, Rihanna don't put out music. Ariana, we love you, but you haven't put out music in like 2 years, I think. I don't know, who knows. But like, don't kill me. We still love you, Queen.
Guys, if you're watching this, you can be mad at the person asking the questions. That's
Yeah,
me.
be mad at him. I love them both. I love them all. Oh God.
Out of the artists that you named,
Okay.
if you can choose, actually I feel like I know the answer to this one, but you know what? I'm gonna take Beyonce out of this one.
Okay.
So just Kehlani, Rihanna, or Ariana Grande.
Okay.
You can choose to have someone as your mentor,
Okay.
someone to perform with,
Okay.
someone to model with, and only one per.
But one for. I hate you for this.
That's why I took Beyonce out.
I hate you for this. Okay.
I took Beyonce out because I knew Beyonce was going to be mentor, model, and all
no,
that.
I was gonna say Rihanna for everything.
Oh,
Rihanna's
shocker.
such a boss woman. She has hair coming out. She has a fragrance. She has clothing lines. She has freaking makeup. She has everything. And the way she puts everything out is so authentic to her, and the way that she is as a person already, so that it's not awkward, it's not forced. It doesn't feel like she just slapped her name on it.
Rihanna is your mentor.
Rihanna's the mentor.
One to perform with,
One
and
to
then one to model with.
One to perform with, I'm hands down performing with Beyonce, because the vocals.
I took Beyonce out the equation.
Oh shit.
So it's only Kehlani and Ariana.
Okay, so I'll model with Ariana Grande because I feel like that would just be a really fun time. We could bond over breakups. And perform with Kehlani because I've seen her live, and the things that she can do, but also the vocals and the outfit. She's on tour right now. I haven't gotten tickets. I'm very sad about it. Kehlani, if you ever see this, please put me on your tour. That's all I'm gonna say.
From Beyonce and Rihanna, since you said that these two. No, hold on. So you said that these two are your biggest influences. Like, you want to work with Rihanna for her brand, and Beyonce, you can see her as you love her, but you can see her as like a mentor, potentially, right?
Yeah.
So if you had to choose between the two of them, actually, no, I'm joking. What would be something that you've heard them say that sticks to you, or something that either you heard them say in an interview, or something that they said in the song, something that you think helped define who you are, or who you want to be, I should
I'm
say.
already cheesing as the question was asked because I already have the answer. For all the Beehive fans, you already know what this is about. You already know. In 2013, Beyonce did a documentary called Life is But a Dream, and she talks about stepping away from her father being her manager. And she says, if I'm scared, be scared, allow it, release it, and move on. And I've lived by that quote ever since I've heard it, because I've come to realize that with being in this chair, you get so many limits in life. Like, people try to tell you what you can and can't do, but it's like you are the definer of what you can and can't do. And if I'm scared, I would rather do something scared than to not do it at all and wonder what if. So from Beyonce, it would be, if I'm scared, be scared, allow it, release it, move on. And then with the Rihanna, it's not necessarily what she says, but her actions that make me inspired by her. She talks about how her mother is her biggest beauty influence, and how one of her recent lipsticks was made in the shape of her lip, because she saw how her mom would put lipstick on, and like the way that it would be put on. And little things like that make me inspired, because it shows that even though she is this celebrity, she's still a human and has humility and is a person outside of what the world perceives her to be. And I identify with that because I post on social media constantly. I am known for being in the chair and taking pictures and things like that, but I'm bigger than just that. I'm more than just the girl in the chair and the model that takes pictures. I want to be known for also being a good person and, you know, all those things. And I feel like I see that within both of them, and they're just a bunch of badass bitches. Like, let's be honest. I'm sorry to call you a bitch, but y'all some bosses. And I just yeah, work with me if you ever see this.
Alright. Who inspired you with your journey?
As far as what? I feel like there's 4 different journeys we're going on right now.
Where you are right now, with career, life, basically, you know what, to sum it up, who would you say is your biggest influence?
Okay, so we're gonna have to break that down because there are a lot of different influences for a lot of different things. I always say Jasmine Sanders is like goals. Always. Jasmine Sanders to me, the reason why I like her so much is because, like I've always said, she's one of those people that isn't just a pretty face. She's a model, yes, but she cares about her community and her family so much. And I feel like as like models and the way social media is set up, they get a bad rep and stuff like that. She's super smart, super pretty, like, love her. Another one of my influences, I would say, is my younger sister. She's very driven, she's very hardworking, and she goes after every single thing that she's ever wanted, and she's gotten those things as well. So just to watch her grow up and see how strong she is beautiful for me to like look at. Because sometimes when I don't feel the strongest, I can just look at her and remember like, if she could do it, so can I. Obviously my best friend as well. My best friend is everything for me. She is that one person that I can call for no matter what, and she's the one that pushes me to do the things that I do now. And then just life in general. I feel like there's inspiration in anybody. Like, there's inspiration everywhere. I'm one of those people that I'm not very closed-minded. I'm very open to a lot of things. And because I'm so open, I feel like I learn more that way. And it just opens my mind to new things, new experiences. And I'm very grateful just overall just to be around those types of people that I can learn from and not just be here just to be here or because it's fun. I can actually learn from you, we learn from each other, we grow together, and I just
Who would you say, actually, let me put it this way. If you were to, because how you pronounce her name, Jasmine
Sanders.
Sanders, okay. If you were to work with her or meet her or anything in that field, what will go through your head? Or what would be one thing you would want to tell her?
If I were to ever meet Jasmine Sanders, this is going to sound really, like, funny, I would say, because, like, a lot of the times, like, we'll freak out over, like, people that we're, like, inspired by, but, like, actually, I don't think I'll freak out, actually. I think I'll just give her the biggest hug of life and just tell her that I'm grateful that I had influences like her growing up so that I can be able to love my body the way that it is instead of thinking that I need to change for other people. But then also, like, on some fun shit, I really think we'll just, like, have a shopping spree or something. I just think she's so cool. And, like, just chill and, like, have a dance party or something. Like, she's cool. Who knows?
Alright. So, Jasmine Sanders is a mentor / influence on you.
Yes.
What would you tell someone, let's say a little girl came up to you and said you inspired her or you're her influence? Do you think that's the goal you want to reach, or let me phrase that? Because I know that this expression, pay it forward. So like you have your mentors, you have your influences. Now, what would you want to pass on to someone who says you're their influence or something that you have done changed their life in a sense?
There's this saying that's like, I want to open doors for the next generation. But not only do I want to open the door, I want to be able to hold the door as well. Because I feel like, yeah, you can open the door and, like, you can start the conversation of inclusivity and disability and things like that. But, like, if you're not actively trying to help people get to that next point, then I don't think there's really a purpose. So I want to be that person that can actually be like a mentor, like Jasmine Sanders is to me. She's actually given me so much advice, and she's actually been so kind to me, and I want to be able to do that for other people. I'm grateful that I already do get the messages of you inspire me, and I'm so proud of you, and things like that.
but I want to get to the point where I can actually physically pass it on to somebody. And I want to get to the point where, let's say there's like a brand that I'm working with and they want to be able to have me do the casting. I want to be able to choose the girls, and I want to have girls that look like me be in that opportunity, because I never had girls that look like me in that opportunity. And I already know I can think of 5 or 6 girls off the top of my head that look like me, that want to do the same thing that I'm doing but don't know how to. So that's the goal at the end of the day, is to be able to hold the door open for those girls that come right after me.